Folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the South Florida Bulls. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Pirates will kick this deep to start us off. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Guys up front, line up. It's first down. Motion now from the tight end. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. The Bulls will crank up the tempo.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the second down play. They're going to run it here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Bulls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Boy, the script that this offensive coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass, and it's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
The big fullback's got it here. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, USF.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown. He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Here comes a handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's going to take off. He's got enough for the 1st down and still going. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down play coming up. The back's got it. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Can he make it to the marker? Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a 1st down.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got a fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the...
And he will score. Touchdown, Pirates. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The USF offense is back out there now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Movement here from the tight end. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. He'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The short completion of the tight end. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Bulls pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll use the ground game here. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. They'll test the right side here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The ball is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Pirates.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Handoff to the right side. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back's got it again. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
First and 10 play coming up. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Tight end goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Bulls pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And looking to throw now on first down. On the run here, lets it go. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made to the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The Bulls come up to the line in a hurry-up. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw again. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking to scramble now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Handoff running right. He's got room looking for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Bulls.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it second down. And he drops back in the gun. Here's a target, and it's complete. And he's tackled after the catch.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's looking to scramble. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a fourth down call. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Pirates will line up to punt it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. Let's see how efficient this offense can be. They got a chance to add some points here before the break. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The Bulls will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it's good right down the middle. And they jump back in front.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. Looks like one more play here before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulls will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
Of all the skilled players on the field, I think this guy might be as gifted as anybody. What a great demonstration of instincts and just raw speed. Once he got into the open field, nobody was going to catch him.
The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Tackle made after the completion. The Bulls come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They'll try the right here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Can he get there on the ground? And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Hand off to the single back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A bullet, but it's incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They'll run it to the left. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, East Carolina. No chance to catch him.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the extra point makes the lead 11, 28-17. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
28, South Florida, 17.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Second down coming up.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31. Third down coming up.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. They'll run it here. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. The Bulls hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here we go on fourth down. Ball carrier running through tackles. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on fourth and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Loses 3. Brings up second down.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, East Carolina 28, South Florida 17.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Gets some space around the 30. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Discipline, discipline, discipline. That's the key to this defense right now. Great job against the jet sweep of staying out wide and not giving that receiver much room at all.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Handoff in a single back formation. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Bulls looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And they finally stop it at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Offense facing 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to score, they'll win it to the right side. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida.
Number 87 is in the end zone.
The obvious move here is to go for a 2-point conversion to cut this lead to 3 as time winds down.
4-2 Spider.
Receiver in motion now. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. And the returner is brought down.
And the East Carolina offense will take over 1st and 10.
East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. Third down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this third down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. And he'll set up to throw. He's hit as he throws it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be brought down. USF offense is back out there now. He's going to hand this off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They're going to run it. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over the running back so far.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Send the back in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
The Bulls starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Now. Hustle, hustle. Ringo, Ringo. Spelling stutter.
Jet sweep, receiver trying to find some room. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Picks up 6. Brings up 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd down here.
325. Razor, razor.
We'll hand it off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly.
First down for the offense.
And the single back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Hey, Cam. Hey. Now. Sit. Squirrel. Logger.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, USF. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter.
South Florida, 32. East Carolina, 28.
So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive.
And the East Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They'll have to hurry now, second down with the clock ticking. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. And a timeout taken by the offense, 18 seconds on the clock. Time running down. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Down 1 possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
They need to score quickly here, try to dial up some big plays. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining.
South Florida.
We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball is not intercepted.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Down pass. Complete to tight end. Ruled out of bounds at the 30. Make some noise. It's third down.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback escapes the pocket, trying to extend the play. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. And he steps out of bounds after the interception, and that will be the final play of the game. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coached team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.